Let's dive right into a fascinating journey, deep into the many layers of the Mandarin language. Together, we're going to peel back those layers and see how it borrows from the world, explore the incredible diversity within it, and uncover ancient stories that are hiding in plain sight.
But first, I've got a question for you. Take a good look at the English word sofa, and then look at these two Chinese characters right next to it. They're pronounced shafa. So, what do you think they have in common?
The answer is, well, it's probably a lot more than you think, and it actually kicks off a fantastic story about how languages talk to each other. And that brings us to our first stop, looking at how Mandarin takes in words from all over the world, especially English, and gives them a brand new, totally Chinese identity.
The key idea here, the one that makes it all work, is sinicization. It sounds a little academic, I know, but it's pretty simple. It's the process of taking a foreign word and sort of reshaping it so it fits perfectly with the sounds and the flow of Mandarin. It's not just a simple translation, it's a real transformation.
Let's actually watch this happen. We'll start with a word we all know, and let's be honest, probably love, chocolate. How on earth does that make the jump into Mandarin?
Okay, so first, the sound gets a makeover. The English chocolate is transformed into the Mandarin syllables qiǎokèlì. Can you hear that? The resemblance is definitely there. The sounds are chosen to be as close as you can get, while still using sounds that are natural in Mandarin.
And then those sounds are given their own characters. qiǎokèlì is written as qiǎokèlì. And just like that, an English word has been completely sinicized. It now looks, sounds, and feels totally at home in the language.
In this process, it's happening all the time with words you use every day. Remember our first question? Sofa becomes shafa. The word bus turns into bashi. It's just a perfect example of how Mandarin is a living, breathing language that's constantly interacting with the rest of the world.
But the story of Mandarin isn't just about what comes in from the outside. Let's switch gears and explore the incredible diversity that exists within China itself.
So here's something that's really crucial to understand. When we say Mandarin, what we usually mean is Standard Mandarin. That's the official form, the one based on the Beijing dialect. But, and this is a big but, China's home to a whole landscape of other Sinitic languages, often just called dialects, like Cantonese in the south or Shanghainese in the east. And we're not talking about slight accents here. Their tones, pronunciation, and even the words they use can be so different that speakers might not understand each other at all.
All right, so we've gone from loanwords to dialects, and now we're going to journey even deeper, right into the cultural heart of the language. This section is all about the incredible wisdom you can find packed into just 4 characters.
We're talking about chéngyǔ. These are these compact 4-character idioms, but honestly, they are so much more than just phrases. You can think of each one as a tiny little time capsule. Inside is a piece of history, a moral lesson, or a famous story that's been passed down through generations.
Let's crack one of these time capsules open, shall we? The story behind the chéngyǔ, Hua She Tianzu, goes something like this. A group is having a snake drawing contest. One artist finishes way ahead of everyone else. With all this time to spare, he thinks to himself, you know what? I'll make my snake even better by adding feet to it. But by doing this one extra, totally unnecessary thing, he ruins his masterpiece and ends up losing the contest.
And that story just brilliantly explains the meaning. Hua She Tianzu, pronounced Hua She Tianzu, literally means to paint a snake and add feet. It's used to describe any situation where you ruin something by doing way more than is necessary. A pretty powerful lesson, right? All tucked away in 4 little characters.
Here's another one that might feel a bit more familiar, a concept we definitely have in English. Think about the phrase to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
While the Mandarin version is 一箭双雕, or 一箭双雕, and it translates to 1 arrow, 2 eagles. It's the exact same idea, achieving 2 separate goals with a single efficient action. It's so cool how different cultures can arrive at the very same piece of wisdom just through their own unique stories and language. So, when you think about it, from absorbing words like sofa to the vast differences between dialects, all the way to these ancient fables packed into 4-character idioms, we've seen that a language is so much more than just words. It's like a living archive of a culture's history, its interactions, and its wisdom.
And all of this leaves us with a final thought. We've just scratched the surface of Mandarin, but what about the language you speak? What ancient histories, borrowed words, and hidden stories are just waiting to be discovered in the phrases you use every single day?